Hey folks, thanks for joining the Green Mountain Ghost Society as we revisit a location that is by far our most popular investigation to date. We are at the Pittsford Haunted House in Pittsford, Vermont, but from 1922 to 1973 this was known as the Cavalry Preventatorium. The Preventatorium started as a tuberculosis hospital for children and eventually became a pediatric nursing home running under the name of the Cavalry Children's Health Center. The building was unused from 1973 until 1980 when it became the Pittsford Haunted House. Every October, it serves as a haunted house attraction for the last 2 weekends before Halloween. Proceeds go to the local volunteer fire department. In October of 1917, Dr. Baldwin was a member of the Vermont Association for the Prevention of Tuberculosis and spoke at a meeting in favor of the state building a preventatorium for children who have been exposed to the infection and whose guardians were incapable of getting the children treatment. Another man who spoke out in favor of this facility at the meeting was Dr. C.S. Calvary, the man whom the hospital was named after. At the time, Dr. Charles Calvary was the chairman of the State Board of Health, and at this meeting it was said that the building of this preventatorium was considered the most important recommendation. The main goal of the preventatorium was that children who were exposed or neglected could be nourished back to health. On May 24, 1919, the Rutland Daily Herald quoted Harold W. Solcombe, another member of the Vermont Association for Prevention of Tuberculosis, as he spoke of Dr. Calvary's pioneer work in saving children from the White Plague through the State Preventatorium at the Essex Center. It should be noted that the Essex Center Preventatorium was not ideal as it was too close to the road and too small. The association wanted a larger facility in a remote location, giving them the ability to limit the children to exposure from the people of the local community as they were considered at risk for developing or catching tuberculosis. In less than a year, papers were constantly reporting about the fundraisers and charity drives to raise money to build the preventatorium, and the location of Pittsford, Vermont was chosen. In fact, just a short distance away through these woods is the Vermont Police Academy, formerly known as the Vermont Sanatorium, a much larger tuberculosis hospital that opened in 1907. Many locals claim that these buildings were built where they are because it's allegedly the sunniest hill in the entire state. On August 27, 1920, plans for the Cavalry Preventatorium were approved. I have the article announcing this with me today.
The directors of the Vermont Tuberculosis Association met in this city today and approved the plans for the new tuberculosis preventatorium to be built in Pittsford. This is the architecture for which misenrolled Dutton Proctor and Redfield Proctor have given the 45-acre site and $30,000. The plans provide for a building about 90 by 105 feet, which will accommodate 32 children, with provisions for extending the limit to take care of a larger number. The building will be constructed out of brickweir. It will be presented to the Tuberculosis Association by the Proctors as a memorial to the late Dr. Charles S. Calvary of Rutland. For many years, the president of the Vermont State Board of Health and an adamant worker for the prevention of tuberculosis. The preventatorium will be named after Dr. Calvary. Children range from 4 to 15 years of age and will be accepted for treatment. Vermont is one of the first states to take up prevention work by caring for children in special buildings.
Dr. Charles Calvary sadly passed away in 1918 at the age of 62 and never got to see this announcement or watch his preventatorium come to be a tangible operating structure. At this moment, I would like to take a moment to thank Dr. Calvary for his work and his efforts in keeping the children healthy, preventing them from catching this horrible disease that had taken so many lives. On November 29, 1920, an article was run announcing that the Preventatorium would honor the late Dr. Calvary. It also had an artist rendering of one of the early proposals for the Preventatorium to be built next spring. On June 12, 1922, the Calverley Preventorium had its formal opening with Dr. Baldwin, an expert on tuberculosis, present to make a speech. Governor James Harkness also accepted an invitation to be in attendance. The wife of Dr. Calverley was also in attendance and helped to serve refreshments. The very first day on June 13th, they began to move children in from the soon-to-be closed Essex Preventorium. And for the next 50 years, countless numbers of children had probably passed through here, as well as doctors, nurses, and other workers that all made this place possible. As this facility was so important to so many people, we wonder what energy could be left behind. Tonight we investigate. So wherever you are watching from, pull up a chair and join us as we venture into the unknown.
Yeah. So this is part of the first section of the house. This is where we have the holding room. So this is where all the groups start, and then we continue on through here. So that's where we tell people all the rules. Don't hit anyone. Stay with the group and whatnot. All the groups start. The groups start.
Oh, I got a huge spike right here.
This is where she's playing with a little boy.
Well, it's also right towards the end when we were getting all those spikes.
Yeah,
That was right below these.
yeah, it's going up to red.
And it's not your camera that's doing it?
No, because I've been holding it the same distance since we came up the stairs, and it's only got up to green
So
up until now.
I think I'm gonna take one of the full spectrum cameras and probably put it like in that room, shooting down this way maybe. Well, actually, I might put it
Where was
right.
it you
what's
saw
the full-
that shadowy mist?
So that was right about,
No, what's just the full spectrum of
Okay.
a video camera?
so it's like a little action camera, like almost like a GoPro. But like,
What happened in this room? Do you sense that people are visiting you? Okay. Respect you for having us here. We wish you the best. We're trying to understand what happened here.
you're spiking.
Am I back here?
Yeah, but the power should be off to this, I thought. Is it?
I think the power's shut off to the whole building right now.
Was it just when I walked down here you saw a spike?
Yeah.
Like right here?
That was more down landing there.
More down here?
Like right there.
Okay. It's jumping the yellow.
Also.
It's jumping the yellow, but that's about it. Oh, we're getting some red.
There's a guy that has a picture of this gurney that I've seen with a very clear, like, white, person-shaped, misty, like, image on it. Is that Steve up there?
Yeah.
Yeah, he'll be fine.
Yeah, he's just going up to the car and then he's gonna go up and put,
Unless there's another gurney down here.
No, we moved it to here.
Okay.
That may be actually on Kevin's Facebook picture.
Kevin, what's his last name?
Higher.
I remember, yeah, I was talking
He
to
might.
him
I
online
think
about this.
he posted a picture of it on like on his like Facebook.
Yeah,
so we
he
can look
sent me
later.
a picture.
And then in the building, this is the room that's got power to it, so that's where the outside comes to here, then you turn everything on here, so everything's off in the building right now, except power that goes to that box from outside, just so you guys are aware.
Good to know. And yeah, she's not even getting spikes.
no, so there's nothing.
Alright, so guys, real quick, I'm going to run upstairs to the second floor where we captured that shadow figure, or mist, on our last investigation. I'll put this camera up there somewhere, and I'm going to set up a UV light and an IR light. The IR is unfortunately just this little flashlight, and the UV light's actually pretty bright. But that way we have two different types of light, and it'll help us capture anything if something else comes around up there.
that's me again.
Like, I don't know, what's the like charts with the names on it?
Oh, did you?
I don't know how old it is though, it could be like before this place.
True, who knows when it was.
I'd say it's pretty old, because I found the old rules.
Yeah, you see there's a couple of names you can clearly read. Watch yourself.
Thank you.
If you want, we can even take that one, Charlotte. One second, that lady's name out there.
Oh, yeah, Deanna.
Yeah, but you might want to look at these, you might be able to see, so if you get those you can read pretty clear, but you can see there's some names
Yeah.
that are hard to read, but I can take those out to her, she can look at them.
I think we're gonna go out near the stage,
Okay.
out front here.
Wait a minute, what was the name she was looking for? William?
Verna.
But she, remember she was talking about a William as well.
William. Okay.
William Bryant, MD.
Okay. Let me see.
Watch your step.
Oh, we just, did anyone go near that?
I've been saying right there.
Oh, okay.
Did you already set one of these up in here? Did you already set one of these up?
I didn't.
Okay.
Siggy had his hands full, so I don't know what was in his hands. Got
So you want to put some, yeah, oh, let me see that. So a few crayons and candy with that. And I need to get something for the... I'm going to put an IR flashlight right, actually, you know what, one of these I'm going to put right here.
FM.
We're currently in front of the stage, the Pittsford Haunted House of the Bones Brothers. Going to be conducting a spirit box session here on the front steps of the stage. See what we gather. Does William ring a bell? William Bryant? Can you hear anyone coming inside the stage? Is anyone sitting on the stage? Back. Are they in the back of the stage? There's a strange male voice.
Playback.
Okay, I think we should.
Yeah, we got no hits here.
Yeah, I mean, we got what sounded like a male voice, but I mean, it's
Right.
hard to conclude.
Pick up some candy and have a seat. I'm just here to show everybody what this place looks like. I'll put another ball down for you. Guys, play
You
with
right
it.
there, Evan?
Yeah, I'm right here.
We did get access to the other building.
Yeah, we found medical records.
Yeah, we found medical records, patients'
did, or
names
didn't
from when it was
We
a
did.
hospital. We found a really old kid's toy, like an old wooden block.
Guy got up into the attic.
Yeah. So definitely, you guys, definitely come check that out.
Awesome. What was in there? Medical records and photos?
No, medical records, so like has patients' names, has care plans, medication lists. There's a children's toy, like block, like a toy block. You know, with like letters on it and shit. That's really fucking old. And then just access to the building, like the data room, there's like a whole bunch of cubbies in there. It looks like we could put like belongings and stuff. It's promising.
Alright. You have your camera ready to go, sir?
I'm ready. Let's do this.
Alright, so Cody and Ethan's going to bring you to the North Cottage. And he's going to show you where those medical records are and all that stuff.
Sounds good.
And we're going to sit here and finish out this EVP session.
Okay.
Then we'll regroup.
So you've never been here, right?
Never have been. What building is this?
One of the data rooms, I think. So it's all got patient names on it, medical lists, like medical medications, care plans. One of the papers that talks about a kid likes to play with toys and he can be aggressive at times.
Enjoys music and singing. Beautiful. There's no back. Oh, this one.
I think that's like a program guide for meetings. That talks about service meetings.
This is a bit of a day room right here.
Yeah, with all the windows and whatnot.
So this must have been a play area.
Yeah, I want to say Evan said these side buildings were their patients too. I don't honestly know much about like what these buildings were for. Like that I don't know. I mean, there's a whole bunch of lockers and bathrooms through here. And this was an old block we found. That was upstairs. Like that was up here. Like Ethan just happened to go up there and find it. Like, I can guarantee that's from when this was for kids.
An old toy block. This one's a K. That one's a Z on that side. Looks like here there was a rubbed off painted picture of something. It's definitely a toy block from back then. That's a good find, guys.
And then we found some blank order forms.
Ooh. An old toy. Good eyes, brother.
Chunks of rock.
No, we use that as
Take that as a trigger into if you want.
definitely, most definitely. 'Cause that's an old style toy.
Here you go, Cody. Downtown Rutland.
With a name on it.
John.
And John N. Oh no, just JHN.
There's more of these things too.
More
We
what?
found down there.
Like, we found these. We're not sure if these are part of a game. There's got to be some sort of a game.
Yes, it is. They're game cards.
We found a couple in these drawers too. You found more toys?
More cards for different games.
Bring that down. That'd be neat. I wonder if there's names on that one. Yeah.
Professor Lee. Thanks, man. How are you?
Doing great. How are you?
Good, man. Good to see you.
Valley and all.
Yeah. Don't come for a while. No.
I'd love to look at those.
Patient names on them, medications. We found some really cool old toys too.
Oh, wow.
These would be good trigger items.
Yes.
We got a syringe too. We found.
Oh boy.
Can I see the papers for a sec?
You
Let's leave the syringe.
What's left of it?
Mind
I mean, it's not a needle on it, but
if I look at
yeah, take a. Oh, you. That's a syringe right there. It's all crushed, and then we found a whole candy jar.
This is interesting. What are these cards?
First time playing
Yes,
with our imaging
they're
camera.
playing cards.
Yeah.
On the fire service, they play with those all the time.
Oh, I know what that is. That's probably the engine for Lee's car.
This is July 17th, 1972.
Yeah.
They sent a 3-year-old to...
Said admitted to Bryant Cottage, 3 years old, mental retardation. I was over there and I'm like, I kept hearing the name Michael.
But we're just going to use them as temporary trigger items.
Oh my God, the medicines this one was on. Phenobarbital. Holy Hannah.
I'll be right back.
Well, Deanna goes through papers. Who wants to go to the second floor?
I'll go.
Deanna's letting us use her thermal camera. Should I grab one from the firehouse? Yeah. Okay. Was this the doorway right here?
Yes. So I think whatever it was probably standing right about here. What the fuck?
Matchbox chair?
Dude, that was all on this chair.
Was it?
Everything was on this chair. What?
Well, we have a camera, don't we? Set up there?
Yeah, they're going down this hallway. Could be an animal. But who knows?
Jumped up.
You think an animal chewed ate the... Probably not like that. That's pretty hard to explain. And the light is not going. Huh.
So that should be pretty interesting.
Hey guys, just be careful. There's a raccoon that came up somewhere here.
How do you know?
Because I was just outside putting the toy block at the stage. Raccoon came out from the back. It scared the fuck out of me. I got it right here on my camera.
Was this the doorway right here?
Yes. Okay. So I think whatever it was probably standing right about here. What the fuck? Matchbox? Dude, that was all on this chair. Was it? Everything was on this chair.
Hey guys, just be careful. There's a raccoon that came up somewhere here.
How do you know?
Because I was just outside. Oh my freaking God. Some kind of animal. Hi kids. I found a toy block for you to play with if you would like.
Sorry, a mean raccoon took your candy. Still have his cars here that you can play with. Still have his cars here that you can play with.
Okay.
So how old is this structure? This structure here?
I think they started building it around 21.
1921? Okay.
That's 2 weekends before Halloween, I believe.
That's why it was raccoon. Look at that.
We should probably get off this tier.
Yeah, I'm not. We found a totem. I'm not going there.
Oh, gosh. It's like you go inside this little,
You really going to look in there?
for science.
For science, he goes.
Science or speculation? It's
I don't know,
science.
bro. I'm not seeing anything in there, though. For science. For science.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. We had a lot of fun at this location. It was very different from the previous year though. I do have some more content to go through, and I'm hoping to have a part 2 and get some other members together to do a wrap-up on that one. But it was definitely different than the first time. You know, it didn't feel as active to me, or most of us, to be honest, but there definitely was still some neat history going on there, and I think Randy Raccoon is an honorary member now of the Green Mountain Ghost Society. But as I mentioned, you know, we've got some other projects going on. I'm working on playing catch up right now, so hopefully we'll have videos out soon, and I'm hoping I can have enough to get a part 2 out for Pittsford Haunted House 2025. And with part 2, I hope to do a more in-depth, like, exit interview with some other members, so we can get some of their thoughts and how they felt things went. So make sure you keep watching, like us, follow us, share us with your friends. You know, we love having you. We love sharing the history behind these historic locations. And thank you again for joining us as we venture into the unknown.